When we run into the ops, it's like a train hit 'em. Fucking bitches getting money, this cocaine denim. When every dollar come with blood, fuck your validation. Crash first, disrespect will not be tolerated. And I'm still signing rappers, boy, what's happening? Life insurance, disrespect me, I'ma whack 'em. Had dreams last night that I never trap again, but what they paying OT, had to tax their ass again. Desperado shit, skirt skirt, action pack again. I'm a dope boy, but I rap trapper tapping in 300,000 in the duffel. We got rich on selling coke. If the feds come tomorrow asking about it, we don't know. She like cars, shoes, bags, trips, etc, etc. Hair, makeup, nails did down to the pedicure. Please don't ask me about no bitch, cause we don't speak on them. And if he took off on a bill, that's the cheap in him. Don't compare me to these lames, that's the weak in you. Cook it, cut it, get it gone in a week or two. I only speak the truth, you know I seen it too. Lambo trucks back to back, fuck them Beamer coupes. Fucking bitches face down, then we back to hustling. And everything we ever got, we done got from nothing. 10 different phones, I done missed about 100 calls. And if we pick it all up, that's 100 large. Boy, don't play with me, I leave your brains on the cement. And you know we making bail right up out the precincts. Kilo, 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 that's a kilo, nigga. Stay off the phones, I'm trying to avoid the Rico, nigga. We still ride around strapped, it's not illegal, nigga. We get the shooting hot, the baby and the people, nigga. Car dirty, stash the glizzy in the stash box. We gotta weigh it all up before we cash out.
Yeah. Welcome to motherfucking High Street. Shout out to motherfucking Dallas Rose, Fame, Rebels Empire, your girl Fame Jackson.
Get him slow.
Yeah. I let my court. I don't back and forth. Nah. When I shoot, I score. I don't miss the more. Nah. My truck 2 doors, Chanel full of ones, a closer done.
Okay.
That nigga here hot.
Live, late start. That's all good though.
I know y'all not asleep. So.
I'm Dallas. This is the podcast. That's
Big Naughty with 2 Y's because I'm extra.
see, we got no Jeriel.
I know.
No Ari tonight.
Hard.
So I have to do everything. I had to make a song. I had to make the video.
Shout out to you.
Now I would like to be referred to as Mr. Multimedia tonight. Not
Mr.
Dallas.
Multimedia.
Mr. Multimedia.
I don't know if I can do all that. I'll call you Dale.
But
you
yo,
know,
we got a very special guest here. We got our boy LT in the house.
What's up? What's good with you?
What's up? And his homie Trigger.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Fuck him. We just made a dope track. You guys just heard that if you're watching. And we're about to sit down and have a conversation.
Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do.
My IG ain't right up there, but
It wasn't right? What happened, dude?
SUPA.
Superstar LT?
Super.
But it's cool. We gonna correct it.
Yeah, I fucked it up. Well, ignore that. We're not gonna use that anymore.
It's gonna be super.
So
like
what is it? It's underscore SUPA.
STARLT.
There we go.
Yeah.
You guys can handle that out there, right?
They should be able to. If not, we're gonna say it 1,000 times. We're gonna stop every couple of minutes.
We
Be like,
good. We'll fix it. And
I tried, bro. I
ain't
apologize.
tripping.
I apologize.
You good. You
I
know
tried.
you good money with me. Fuck with you, Dallas.
Yo, I'm excited that we finally got a song together.
Yeah.
Because you come here and record all the time, and the shit's always nuts. And I'm like, damn, I gotta get this motherfucker on some of my
I
beats.
appreciate that. You know what? I just feel like I'm getting my feet wet, new, just coming back into the game, just like a lot of shit, just seeing a lot of shit. Sometimes it's business, like it comes with so much shit. It just made me feel like sometimes I feel like I shut down, just reset myself. You know what I'm saying?
so what do you mean by come back in the game? So you was rapping for some time before you stopped? Like, what's your...
like I started off just like a lot of tours and like artists in the industry and shit like that, just traveling to a lot of different places, and you know I got a lot of celebrity friends and shit like that. But I feel like, you know, experiencing it and then maybe coming from the city and not like I feel like I hit like the highest I can go in the city, and I felt like it just didn't feel like I could go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just coming where I come from and shit like that, it's just like for me, you know, when you put so much money and time and energy into it, I just felt like somewhere along the lines got to reset. So I started with like a lot of the young boys from the city, and Boston to Providence and Connecticut and New York and shit like that. And I don't know, I helped them and shit. And then I ran into like, I feel like the highest I can go again. Like one of the artists I was working with and shit, like I was trying to get him a deal with some of my homeboys and shit like that, because they in the game and shit. And I don't know, he ended up going to jail. So after that, it's just like, I feel like a whole bunch of resets,
I get that, but
Restart and
what made you feel like, the reset, you couldn't keep going? You keep saying like you hit like the highest point you could get, but that means, I don't know, I think of like life in like levels, you know what I'm saying? Or chapters. So you just reached the end of that chapter. So what do you mean each time you reach the highest level you could get?
Like I don't know, maybe coming in so young. Like I feel like at 12, I had people like my older homies from the city snatch me up and was like, you can rap, so come with us. So having like a long experience of dealing with like important people, like I feel like coming from Boston, like everyone that was doing something early on, I had a chance to be in the clubs early, work with the highest DJs or do features and stuff early. So maybe about time I hit like 21 from 12 or something like that, I just felt like, okay, I put all my time and my energy and my money into that. Like I ran a company right out of high school. Like I probably spent $200,000 out of high school coming from the neighborhood. And then when you put your energy and your time, and then I start learning that a lot of people in the business don't do what they say. I went in there like honorable, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, okay, it's like the streets. Like if you say you're gonna do it, and I come, I might go to a or somebody that do radio and say that, oh, you give me 15,000, I can make this happen to you. Get them 15,000, and then that don't happen. And for someone that come from where I come from, it ain't even the money. It becomes a mental setback. Like, oh, this doesn't work the way y'all say it worked.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like just a lot of mental setbacks to make me be like, I'm one of them people where if I put my heart in something, I'm all in. So if things don't go the way I expect it to go, I kind of like disengage. That's all.
Yeah,
I just kinda
you get
need
frustrated. And,
yeah,
like, you just have to
super
back off.
frustrated because
That can be dangerous though, bro, because like setbacks are always gonna happen, especially
Yeah.
in like a really complex and difficult pursuit like music or art.
I don't really know if that's true, because it's like when I take on things myself and I'm in full control of what I'm doing.
This is something that you can't be in full control of though.
That's what I'm saying. But when I do,
Yeah.
it works out for me, because it's like when I deal with somebody, I know what I'm talking about. I know my morals, I know my integrity, and I know what I stand on.
Right.
So when I deal with somebody, I expect that same situation.
But not everybody's like you.
Exactly. So it could be someone. I got people in the industry that they're famous now, but I'll be like, you ain't stand on what I said to you. So it's like I can't really rock with you because it's not something that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't changing up what I believe in for nothing. But
maybe that's how they feel too.
I mean, and I respect it. That's probably why I'm probably not where I want to be or where I should be. For me, it's more of the morals. I was raised where, my dad got money, my granddad got money, and just out the streets and the things I was raised on, I live by those things. I don't really change that for nothing.
Yeah, I guess my thinking is like, like if you're gonna pursue something, like you gotta. I think the most important thing is consistency. You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't want to like. There's gonna be setbacks and people. There's so many snakes in this shit. Like
they're waiting on that break. They're
so
like,
like,
all right.
If you let that stop you, then it's gonna be really hard to get where you're trying to go.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But ain't even a but. Well, for so long, like I said, I entered at 12. It was like shit. By the time I was 14, I was working with Khaled. Like I was signed to Clinton Sparks and traveling. Like I think I had $100,000 budget dealing with Clinton and with Khaled and Rick Ross and just a lot of different people on tours, and then maybe investing so much money and then like, oh, you ain't do what you say you gonna do. you know, or
Those
then
guys didn't.
or then doubling back and then coming to another situation where raise the bar real high, and then I don't know, like
Yeah.
I don't know about that music industry, because from the streets, it's like the guys I deal with in the streets, my everyday, my little brothers in them, like we are prepped on where like he won't allow me to not do what I say, or I don't allow that with him.
Yeah.
So if it's not about how much money involved or what's going on, but if you didn't do what you say, like I can't really respect it, because then it's hard for me to deal with you as an individual.
Yeah.
So like that's what I kind of mean. It's like
It
it don't even become a money thing. It's more for me. It's like the
Being
principle.
fake.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck this
Like,
shit, man.
like
I
I've been
don't
in
like this
situations. I don't want to say no name because I don't want to put no one in the spot. But I've been in situations where I might be in another city and somebody be famous or something like that, right? And then I see them go sign. I see the person that I ideally look up to. They go sign someone. I see them probably get them like $10,000, and then they go pull up to the person's trap or the people's houses, and they shoot the video. They bring all the cars out. They do all that type of shit. And then when the video's over, they take the chains off the artist. They pull off the leave the artist. I'm looking at them like, from my city, you look lit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But see, I got this thing where I say people from Mass, because I grew up here, even though I was born in Dallas. I think Boston is some of the most important people in the world. And the reason why I say that, I traveled a lot.
Wow.
But the reason why I say that, like, I think anywhere you go, or in that situation where they took the chain off him and pulled off, I feel like them same people knew they couldn't do that to us, because the way we walked in the situation was like, came in with money. We came in, we ain't come in ask for nothing. So they looking at us like we can't even play with them like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the people that get the break are people that are not in position that they could be played with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I feel like a lot of reason why we ain't where we at is because we're looking at the situation like, oh nigga, we came here thinking there's $1 million on it. Where's the $1 million at? Cause we got 200. We got 200. We came to play with y'all.
Yeah.
And then we find out the business ain't what it's supposed to be. So it make the guys around me kind of more renege. Like, no, I'm be in the club with people and they be like, I don't even want to stand next to that person, because this is not. You know what I'm saying? Because they're more standing on real shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of what I mean where it made me disengage. It's not like a confidence thing or a give up thing, because I just come from a hard place where it's like everything we ever got, we got this shit from the mud. So I ain't never gave up. Like, anybody that really, really know my story, they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel good. I don't even want to put him on blast, but I know days like 10 years ago where it was like coming home and he on my line like, bro, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So to see him, I come from the same neighborhood, so it's for me to see something like that, like, I'd be proud of any nigga around me. It don't gotta be musically. It could be somebody that got a job. He just started off working, and now he's the manager now. I like to see people around me grow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I look
For
like
sure.
that.
Yeah, so then like it sounds like you kind of like got to look at the inside of things, and you're like, this is a bunch of bullshit.
So like I my number one thing is I felt like I always had to reset.
Yeah.
So that way, it's like I was dealing with it and it wasn't what I thought it would be.
Right.
So now let me reset and adjust how I'm gonna deal with this.
Bro, I mean, I think the beauty of it is like, you know, if you have the resources, like you can move pretty independent and have a lot of success these days. You know, these labels, like all they really have is money and connections.
Yeah, I agree.
Know?
But if you go outside and you meet people, you'll have the same connections.
Yeah.
You just have to like you and have to like want to be you. It's so weird.
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
and you start to meet people, and then it's like, you know, you meet some guy that knows somebody at Spotify, and then like now you have that connection, and you can toss that guy a few bucks.
I feel
instead
like-
of the label
I
doing it
feel
for
like-
you.
And I want to sound very humble when I say this. I feel like me and my guys, or like the type of people that like, I'm very strategic as I pick.
Yeah.
When it comes to my team. And a lot of people from my neighborhood, but like I can pick. I can say nah, he good with this, but he's not. Maybe he's not. Maybe he good with the money, but he ain't good. Maybe he's good with the vision, but he ain't good with this. So I pick strategically.
Okay.
And I feel like everybody I pick, everybody around me, everybody kind of look at like we walk in the room, my nephews, and they all looking at like I want to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of my guys is like that. Like, you know, so I always say the biggest artist in the world is hard for us to break, but like I don't think no place is like Boston. I really do. I think we got all the colleges in the world. Right. I think we got the most vast type of mindset and the energy where like you get the most diverse of people. I see somebody like Drake, and I think Drake is huge, right? And you come from Canada, right? But I feel like if we can identify the right person out of our city, be the biggest artist in the world if somebody stand behind it, or we all got behind it, because you don't find more diversity or anything in Boston. I'm from Dallas, and this place changed my life. Like, I remember being in Dallas, like, where one home is here, the next home is maybe not half a mile, quarter mile up the street, because the houses is just dirt road, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then my mom from Dallas and my dad bringing me to Boston, and I don't know, I never seen light-skinned people. I never seen light-skinned people like where I went to school at in Louisiana, in Winsboro.
Yeah.
It was like one Mexican girl. All the other girls was dark-skinned, thick,
Shit.
you know?
Yeah.
So when I came up here, and I was like the corner stores, light-skinned people, buses, Timberlands, North Faces. Bro, I went crazy, nigga. I was like, nah, for real. My first girlfriend was light skinned. I remember every day she was coming out, I would just stare at her. She was like, I would just stare at her.
That's hilarious.
Bro, I was scared of her, bro. I ain't lying to you. I'm keeping it. I'm telling you real shit. I just stare at her like, you want $5?
When was that? How old were you guys?
Nigga, like,
8?
Every time she come, you want $5? Yeah,
that was the only $5 he had, but he was gonna give it.
I was probably like $5. I remember in my mental, I remember walking away and me seeing her fat ass. Like, I never seen a light skinned person.
She had a fat ass at 8 years old?
Nah, she was. I think I was 8. She probably was like 10.
Oh, look at you, bro.
Maybe.
The older girl.
10.
I was sneak and come.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You got mad love for Boston. I respect that. Boston don't like me right now,
Fuck
but
with the city.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, please, Boston loves you. Speaking of which, you just had a crazy show, Naughty.
I know.
How did that feel?
It was crazy. I can't even explain it.
The
'Cause
Paradise. I tuned into the live. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Place was packed.
They love
screaming
me.
for you. I was so happy.
That's cool. That's really, really cool.
It was really
I
cool.
want to check out your music. Like, I seen your Instagram page.
Yeah.
It looks very, very lit. Like, you look like an artist that is on the way. Like, everything's very clean, organized.
I appreciate
got a sound.
Yeah.
I trust Dallas.
I trust Dallas. I
Trust
appreciate
I gotta
that.
get in tune. Fuck
Nah,
around,
I
get
feel
a
like-
feature.
Yeah.
I feel like
that.
that was a breakthrough for you, Naughty. That
It's
show.
scary.
You know, like, we'll see what happens, right? Like,
That's a show as you like been down with the mic. Oh, no,
Yeah.
It was
well, yeah,
I do it a couple times.
Yeah.
I do that like every show. I have certain things that I do at shows. So yeah, so people like either remember me or like there's certain things for songs I have it like set. This is what I'm gonna do.
Smart.
Yeah. So
I agree with it.
but yeah, that show's
Because
crazy.
I was like, immediately when I looked at the Instagram and you was bent down like that with the mic, it something about that move made me be like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? It was
The outfit,
creative.
too. The outfit was crazy.
It was creative.
Like a
It's
superhero.
yeah.
Marketing.
I look like a
genius.
superhero.
Yeah.
Shit, that's good.
Yo,
Don't
so
support me.
so we don't know much about Trigger.
Yeah.
I just met you.
What's up?
You know?
Trigger,
Naughty just
like
met both
Trigger,
you
like
guys.
Trey songs, like Trigger.
So,
He said nah.
So you're just getting started in music, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
type shit. Yeah.
I mean, have you been fucking with it like personally for a while?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
have.
And do you rap and sing, or just rap, or what do you do?
I mean, I'm trying to do a little bit of the singing now, but
Yeah.
like I don't really be too into singing.
You just like you like rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what you talking about? Trigger ain't singing. Let me say, this little bro. I don't mean to cut this shit short. I just want to say a couple things and I'll let them get back. So, in Providence, like after everything went like with the music, I just said to myself, like, nah, I don't wanna do music. And
what was you doing in Providence?
I just moved out to Providence and bought a crib and just was like sitting
Oh, I thought
there.
you were talking about shows wise. I wanted to know what shows.
So went to Providence, got a crib.
And that made you not want to do music, or you didn't want to do music then, so you went?
I'm gonna tell you. So boom, I had got so frustrated with music, probably like I had paid someone and they ran off with the money. So I was like, I paid
like the Cape Verdean girl.
I paid somebody. Hold on, we gonna get to that. We get to that later on. Let's step by step. Cause I want to introduce Trigger the right way.
Yeah.
So like, boom, I paid somebody that ran off with the money. Now I'm sitting in Boston. I'm like, fuck this. I'm one of them people that be like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And then my boys, cause I'm the youngest out of all my guys. And if I say I'm gonna go there, I can say we gonna do restaurants right now. Everybody that's in my league's gonna be like, all right, I trust his vision. We gonna go restaurant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, fuck music. I don't know. I move out to Providence because I'm like, I know I can't really be right there where I'm from. I go to Providence. I was going to Phoenix Down. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
But Phoenix Down is in
Cambridge, Somerville.
Somerville.
Yeah.
Somerville,
So I was living in Providence.
That's actually where we met.
Yeah.
I was living in Providence, and I was kind of doing music, but I was going to Phoenix Down, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna go there, I was going there. I was getting like 24 hours. So I was, because I was bullshitting with music. So whenever I would do music, I was like, let me just block a day.
Yeah.
I might be in there. I might leave to go bust a trap. I don't know, tell him what's going on.
You just want the place.
Be in there. Lock it down. He would give me for $1,000. He would give me 24 hours of going there.
Damn.
Boom. Go in there. And then when I was coming in there, the interns was like, how much? Because they would see me in there, but I wouldn't be in it. Like, how much money you spending? Bro, go to Guitar Center.
Right.
So, two of the interns from there, I don't even know them. Put them in the car, bring them to the crib.
I wonder who it was. We probably know them.
I don't want to say no names. I just told y'all what happened.
Right.
So boom,
Definitely don't say.
They come to the crib.
Yeah.
At my crib, I have a whole upstairs, kind of like this, but it's an upstairs empty.
Yep.
Right. They're like, yo, we can turn it into a studio. Go to Guitar Center. We buy the speak. We start buying shit. I don't know what I'm buying, but they like, yo, if you spending this, you can spend this one time at Guitar. We set up a full studio upstairs.
Dope. Yeah.
A lot of artists. I made it free for everyone.
Wow.
A lot of different artists.
What happened to that?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you. A lot of different artists start coming through. Some of the artists that we have right now that was coming through their recording, I took a producer from Lawrence. His name's Top, and I signed the artist D Rose from Boston. I don't know if y'all know him, but
I don't know.
D Rose is
Dallas Rose.
Was it Pole Boy D Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, he had a dope song a few years ago. Yeah.
And unfortunately, he's locked away right now.
Right.
But he's somebody that I had so as I'm creating the studio, I make it open. I don't charge no one. I say come through. As long as y'all don't bring no trouble to my house. I'm downstairs. They don't even really know I'm downstairs. They come in, they go upstairs.
Yeah.
It's not really showing my house.
Damn, that's nice of you,
studio.
Man. Yeah.
Put the engineer up there.
I was one of those artists.
And out of all the artists I got, a lot of them in LA right now. Lynx, Blue Check.
Lynx was with CJ though, I thought.
Jay Lynx is with
CJ and
Serious D Gomes.
D Gomes.
All right, but D Gomes, all these artists was coming to my house.
Yeah.
D Gomes is my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so D Gomes is my man. Rain, Jay Lynx, all these people.
I was in Cali with them like
this
3
is
years
prior
ago.
to them going like these are people that's on my phone every day.
Yeah.
Right now
I met
to this
Jay
day.
Lynx
Like Lynx is my young homeboy.
He was so young.
Yeah.
He was a baby. I was like,
So they coming to my house. Like I think my producer probably got 50 records with Jay. Like my producer, he's Blue Check out in LA too. Like I signed a producer and I signed an artist. The producer went this way, and my artist. It's hard for me to speak to D Rose. I don't want to get in this situation, but I'm gonna say I heard early on he was a bad kid. When he started coming to my studio, my phone started ringing. And then I went down and I sat with my producer. I was like, yo, I'm getting phone calls about this kid that's coming to my studio. It was like, producer looked at me. He said, yeah, but he's the hardest thing we got coming through here. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, let me play some records for you. Then when I double back and I spent the round and I go listen to him and he coming in the studio, I go see him. It's like a normal kid to me. He's not somebody that I feel like I can judge.
Yeah.
Because the way his aura to me, like, it's crazy. Me and Lil Bro, I'm going to get on Lil Bro because here's what I'm going to say to y'all, and I'll get back to the story. Out of everybody that came through there, Trigger's just a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, cause I was taking care of a lot of people, right? 10 people I'm taking care of. Niggas was wearing my clothes, paying for all types of shit. Trigger, right when he came, like, I feel weird. I don't take money from niggas. And, like, I got my own money. And we go, he's paying for his own shit. So I was just like, something about Trigger. And then we was in Atlanta, D-Rose started rapping, and then he started rapping. I didn't know he can rap, but he matched, like, make a long story short, he matched D-Rose's intensity where it was like, they was damn near in the car where D-Rose was rapping, people going crazy, Trigger's rapping, and people are going crazy. Yeah. So now I'm sitting there looking like, what is this about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. Rose just gave me more of like I don't know. He didn't show me he was a bad kid. I ended up signing him and the producer. Producer went this way. He went this way, you know? And around that same time, it's like, I don't know. Rose went to jail. My girl passed away. Oh, man. And they all knew my girl. She was like Asian, and she was like, everyone knew her because she would come in the crib and everyone just fucked with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was real chill. I had the studio going. Similar setup. She passed away around the same time Rose went to jail. And I don't know, just...
That sounds like a really hard time.
I was like, fuck this shit. You know
I don't blame you, bro. That's a lot to deal with.
My boys is calling me. Yeah, I have rappers in the business that still be calling me. That's like, some of my rapper friends is got albums out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're big. But I don't know. The timing for me. Make a long story short, though, Trigger's good people. You know?
I love
out
that.
Of everybody, out of everybody that I kept, because you know why? What it really, really boils down to me, a lot of people around me, I may look up and be like, I spent all this money, and then it don't precipitate. Someone about Trigger always stayed close, always been solid, always did his own thing, always never pressed nothing, always was just like down to earth what it goes. I don't care if we rapping, we not rapping, I don't give a fuck. Like, just kind of like, nigga, whatever we doing is what we doing. And he's really good. Yeah. I know y'all ain't heard him, but he's really, really good.
Y'all about to hit
and
me.
He's solid, bro. He's very, very solid. Solid person. He ain't taking no shorts. He ain't playing no game. We ain't playing no games. And it's like my young nigga, but he's his own nigga. I want to say that the right way so that way I ain't downplaying, but solid. So I keep him with me everywhere I go. When you see me, I'm popping out. He gonna be right next to me. You know? And I want him to win if he can win it in the most biggest way, you know.
Yeah.
So tell me, bro, like something we like to ask people is like,
no, wait. Are you about to ask my question? Because I was ready to get like spicy now.
Oh no, I was gonna say on the music business stuff.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right,
no, but you go ahead and get spicy because I don't.
Because we was first off before the show even started. You said you'll be what?
I'll be boring.
You'll be boring.
Yeah.
Before the show even started, we was talking about something.
Let's talk.
We was talking about two things. One, I heard you, like in your soul you want to be a loyal man. You want to be in your soul. That was his words.
Okay.
In my soul,
in his
like,
soul.
all right. So like,
switch the camera so he can.
I'm serious about it.
Okay, sorry.
I'm
gonna laugh though.
Nah, let me say this, because when I say this, I don't want to put this on none of my boys, because I argue with my boys like this. Like a lot of my conversation with my boys, everybody get money, everybody's solid, everyone's living their life. Right. So my biggest fight in this climate that we live in, 2023, I think with social media, music, and the way people think, is kind of old school. My dad took care of my mom. My granddad took care of my grandmother. So the type of guy I want to be, like, if I feel like when you come from the where I come from, you come from the streets, I be telling my homeboys all the time like this. We from the streets, got a little bit of money. We made some way, we made some noise. But like, if the end goal, if you don't end up in a house with your wife and your kids running around the back, y'all, you ain't really do it right. Like when I watch it, Gucci, or maybe I watch Gotti with like, who Gotti with Run DMC daughter.
Really? I didn't know that.
Run DMC daughter
no
or
idea.
whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I
so
didn't know
when I
that.
look at doughboys
So
or
Gucci,
people
I know,
that
yeah.
people that I respect, Kate Gucci and whatever her name is, but Keisha, right? To me, the end goal coming from the streets is to be married and taking care of your kids. I take pride in my kids. I love that. So what I was trying to say is, no, my end goal is I want to be a good guy, but I feel like my fight within myself is when I'm hanging out with my homeboys, not Trigger, because I don't put on the spot. All my homeboys are like Trigger. They like, what are you doing? You know, like, I go to Houston.
You gotta love you
on
on a
live.
shout out. You gotta
Like, nah, I gotta keep it real.
You
So I
gotta
go-
love you on a shout out.
Nah,
We
look,
do this. This is where I get spicy. This is where I get
I'm gonna keep
spicy.
it real. I go to Houston. I get 30 numbers because I'm not a bad looking guy. I come in there and we turn up. We buying bottles. We're pulling up. We're turning up.
I thought he was
So
gonna
we're
be
gonna
like, I
have
go to
fun,
Houston. I have a
right?
love. I just want her.
I'm gonna tell y'all, it kind of go like that.
It kind of go that way.
I go to Houston when I'm around my boys in the club. I'm like, yeah, we getting all these numbers, blah blah blah. I'm getting all these numbers. But then when I get by myself, I'll be like, who's that girl I met that I like?
Yeah.
Like, I get her number. Literally, this is what happened when I'm in Houston. They tease me now. I meet her. I go get with her and I go missing for 3 days. Now they calling me. I'm not answering the phone. They like, what are you doing, bro? We got 18 more clubs to go to. You haven't seen. They tease me to this day. But like, live on podcasts, like, I'm a street nigga, but I'm looking for love. I want something real. Because I feel like my
You heard it here
LL Cool
first.
J.
my
You
shorty
heard it
passing
first.
away. My shorty passing away, she was, who said LL Cool J? What the fuck?
Dallas said it.
All right, so wait.
Come on now.
Wait.
I need love.
Nah, but I am. I'm looking for, like,
Yeah.
for real. Like, I feel like it'd be kind of, that's what I want. And the end goal for me,
Yeah.
I want to make my grandmother happy, my parents happy. I want a wife. For me.
Yeah, but how long do you think it takes to get there? Like, don't you want to build with somebody? How are you just gonna trust anybody if you over here?
I
acting
tried
up?
that with a Cape Verdean girl. It didn't go with me. I tried.
You said you did not say that. You said that she came, she took your bread, and she was out. You didn't try her, and she came and took your bread, and she was out.
I had met her, right? I met her, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh my god!
As soon as we met, we start kicking it we met.
That's
we go out
the
to
clip.
eat.
I tried with a Cape Verdean woman.
We go out to eat.
Sorry.
Next morning, wake up. She called me. What you doing? I'm at the crib. All right, what you doing? All right, well, I'm here. Come over. She come over.
That's why your boys be mad at you because you get.
That was like a weekend. No. They didn't know. I'm buying.
But just like you did in where was
I'm at
it?
the house
In
with me and
Dallas.
my dog, Dallas. Me and my dog. Me and my puppy. I don't want to say dog so they understand. Me and my puppy.
Right.
I go out with her Friday night. It's the weekend. Boom. Saturday morning come. We hang out. Nothing happened. She leaves. She go back to Boston. I'm in Providence. She comes. Boom. Next morning, what you doing? Hey, what's up? What you doing? All right, I'm on my way. We hanging out all day Saturday.
Yep.
You know, we go out to eat. Boom, boom, boom.
That's why he said he's done.
Go to
he's
sleep.
just gonna
Before
fuck
you
in
know
that
it, bro.
time.
Here Sunday come. What you doing? She's with me all day Sunday. Monday comes, she goes to work.
Yeah.
I'm at the crib. She get out of work. I don't call her at 3 o'clock. She's like, hey, boo, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, I'm at the crib. All right, I'm on my way to you. Before you know it, a week later, Thursday come. Every day's going like that. Thursday come. Hey, where you at? I'm bringing my daughter. Okay, boom, whatever. Before you know it, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it happened. I just
Immediately.
know I'm
Yeah.
in a
You just
relationship.
know you in
Right.
it. Okay.
Because every day we're talking and we're together every day.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is every day we together, we're hanging out. Before you know it, we all on social media. We're taking pictures. Bro,
He's stressed.
bro, I ain't even lying. 'Cause all my boys is like, you look good. I'm lying. You look real good.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
like
know.
it. You're happy with that.
I left one day. Yeah, I was happy.
Yeah.
I was happy because to me, it was the best version of me. Because coming from I feel like anything coming from where I feel like I could be in a situation where I'm not living right, while I'm not living right,
Yeah.
becomes anything better than that. Like, she brought me to church.
She brought you to church.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm keeping it real. Go to church. And like, and anything better than the way I was living is a better situation for me.
No, I mean, that's cool, man. So, like, you just really desire that fucking classic American picket
Nah.
fence type life, right?
You jumped. I caught her with a nigga in front
Oh,
of my
no.
crib.
Oh, no.
And I
In
ain't
your
never-
crib?
In front of the crib.
Oh,
Damn.
that's still
I
disrespectful.
thought she was a
Nah,
nice
it was
girl.
like- For me, it was more of a disappointment, more like the rap industry.
Yeah.
More like the rap
Yeah,
industry
like-
is crazy.
You ain't really who you. Nah, like that.
Yeah.
You related a relationship with a Cape Verdean woman to the rap industry?
Nah, I don't mean it on that level, but any level of anything I do. Like, I don't know you, right? We just met. But let us do some business and you don't do what you say you gonna do. Like, nothing against what you do, but we gonna low-key laugh. Cause from a world we come from is you don't do what you say you gonna do. This shit, the chips.
But what do you mean? Because I just don't get it. Like, the whole time you say you're not going to say what you're going to do, what is it about, though? Because I feel like all the people that you sound like you worked with, like, you have relationships with them still. So I don't get what do they not do? If you was, like, helping to
anything
put
that's
them
in
on.
your word, anything that's in your word, like, all right, so I don't want to just skip to like the relationship aspect, but we were talking about that, so I'll talk about that. But like, for me, it's a difficult climate to find where I'm trying to go because I feel like we're just living in a finesse world. You don't really know who's who nowadays. You don't know who really is living for their morals and their principles, and you don't really know who. I feel like everyone's trying to see who got what and who can finesse who.
Right.
And that's difficult for what I'm looking for in life because I think I'm 10 years behind. I still got an old way of looking at relationships. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I can't adjust because if I don't know.
A person think you're just supposed to
I
live
have
the
30
way.
girlfriends if I wanted to, is what I'm saying. But, like, I don't want 30 girlfriends. It's too difficult for me.
I just feel like if you wanted to be in a relationship, you'd do that then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what if the girl ain't right?
Then too bad. You're supposed to, the way that you're saying that everybody's not doing them, you're not doing you. You want to be a lover boy, you do that then.
Nah, don't call me no lover boy because I ain't
Like,
telling you that.
I ain't telling you that. Either
I'm
way,
not saying that.
You said
I
that
do
in
wanna
your
be in
soul you
love.
want to fuck with somebody, you want to be in love.
Yeah,
but how
no,
are you
I
ever
do.
going
I
to do
do
that if
wanna
you
be-
keep doing what you're doing? That's the point. For you to cut it, you have to dead it and start doing that with everybody. No matter what, that's your intention. You do it. If they fuck you over, that's on them because you was you. You made that a point early, like, oh, it didn't really bother me because I was still me in that. That's
So
the
what
whole
happens
point.
when the entire climate's like that? Because that's what we're
It's
living
not
in.
the entire climate. That's what's exposed. That's what people see.
Yo,
and if everybody
I used to-
sees that,
I used to think it's not the entire climate until
you're just in that
I'm
climate.
gonna tell
then.
you no. I'm gonna tell you when
You
when
can
I
live in the
realize it's
sun.
not.
You can live in the sun all year long if you want to live in the sun. You can live in the rain and the cold. Like, you can live anywhere you want.
No,
I think
listen
the sun
to
is too hot though.
no.
All
Listen,
right then. So that's why you be choosing Massachusetts. We bipolar as
listen,
fuck.
it's
I
not-
think the sun is too hot.
it's not that though.
It is that. It's the climate that you're in if you choose to be in it. Like, you have to go find somebody. Obviously, you know people in music. They all like that. They
Bro,
see you're a rapper.
every-
You don't date somebody in music. Then you go date somebody outside of music.
It ain't even a music thing. It's the social media. It's the music. It's the climate.
date
You're
someone
talking about,
outside
like,
of
the way
that.
that dating is in general. That's what you're talking about.
Bro, dating is not because I don't want to take this show to make it seem like I'm.
He's
lost
looking for love. We're
I
gonna
don't
do the
care.
next show. He's gonna be like, what's that? What's his Flavor Flav? He's gonna be Flavor Flav with his clock on him. And he's gonna come in the next episode and he's
I'ma
gonna be
let her-
like,
I already know how she pop off, so it's cool. She gonna pay for that, so like, it's all good. So anyway, this isn't Flavor Flav or nothing like that, but I'm keeping it real on what I'm looking for. Like,
Yeah.
I think what's the issue with with just music in general is nobody be really keeping it real what they feel. Like everything is FREE. Fuck nigga free.
I didn't
And
finish.
then every nigga, cause if you really pay attention to what I'm saying, it's not like bro.
So don't be a fuck nigga.
No, let me
you
make
can
it
be a real
very
nigga.
clear. I get whatever I want. Like
That's
if I
good
want
for you.
something, like if I want a girl, I get her. But to me, talking to 20 different girls, to me that's easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, I'm being
No, I
honest.
don't get what you're saying.
Nah, it's easy. What I mean is fucking me not being consistent. Consistency is more harder than living freely with different people.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
one girl pressing me to do the right thing is
felt
more
that.
hard than 20 girls not being able to control who I am as a person.
That part.
Do
Okay.
you understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
It
Yeah.
sounds like you
I
need.
study this shit though.
You
Like,
need
she
to-
can say what's cool, but I really study this shit and I'm
Say what's
outside.
cool.
Yeah, cause like I feel like
I'm
you'll
not
be like,
saying what's
oh,
cool.
Nah, maybe though. 'cause
I'm
it's
studying
like
it though
vibes.
because it's a choice. That's
How
what
do
I'm
you-
trying to tell you. It's an active choice. Me personally,
How do
the
you?
same way you're saying. I'm 24, but I get niggas. Like you're not about to
That's-
play
that's
with me.
why
Play
you-
with your
Kidding.
bitch. I get niggas.
But that's why
around
you-
the same type of time.
getting
It's
that's
just
why
I'm a
you-
girl. You're not gonna listen to me. So what I'm telling you is it's a choice.
But that's
Crazy,
why
you're
you will
crazy,
make a
Al.
statement like that. 'Cause I feel like 26 and under, rather it's somebody that I raise, and I'm just saying, if it's one of my homeboys 26 and under, I don't trust it. I swear to God, I don't trust it because I think y'all mind ain't right, and it ain't personal. I just think y'all mind ain't right.
My mind is before you. I'm a woman. Like there's a lot of things I want for myself.
That's why you would say I'm 23.
And if I'm thinking
and
that I'm
it's real-
24, did I say I was
24.
23? Damn.
Maybe I said
Okay.
24.
Yeah.
But then you'll be like, I get niggas. What the fuck does that mean in 23? In
I get
2023?
niggas.
How? Why though? But
Because
really-
people love, like, I'm not about to sit here and boast about myself. Like, anywhere I go, I can tell. Like, I can feel it. Like, if I want somebody, I can have them. But it's a decision. Like, it's literally a decision. And it's not even to be cocky about it, just because I know I'm a good person. I know I'm cool. I know what I bring to the table, and I'm going to show you that, right? So if that's something I consciously know, I'm not going to give everybody that. And if I choose to be in a relationship, that's because I don't feel like giving everybody that. But don't
you
get me
know why-
wrong.
you
I
know
was in a
why-
space where I was doing my thing, and you know what
why
I'm saying?
you can get you know why you can get when you say I can get niggas and I get anybody I want and I know when I go in the room. But like I just told you, I met 30 girls. They can't get me because I think the way I think. No, I'm trying to tell you.
You just said you got like,
Invitation
girls.
trap.
you didn't
No, I'm
say
telling you.
that.
Bro, I'm not trying to flex. See, here I'm not putting it on her. But if you notice the way we're talking, it's different. I'm not trying to flex because I could have said I get 30 bitches. No, I'm saying
Yeah,
I'm
but
at 30
it was a
girls. I got
rebuttal.
30 numbers, bro.
Yeah.
I went to Houston. I got 30 numbers. Everybody I talk to.
That part.
Because I know how I'm pulling up, nigga. The cars outside, we dripped out. We buying the bottles in the club. I know when it's up, it's up. I know why they talking to me because it's up. The same way she can walk in there and be like, I look like this and it. But what I'm trying to say is,
It's not about looking
it's
like this.
easy,
People
nigga, to
see
be
how I
like,
get
I
lit.
got bitches. What's hard is to be like, nah, that's my bitch, and I respect her.
No, that's
and
your
I'm
woman.
gonna take care of her. I don't mean to call her bitch. No, real shit. She's right.
It's just the way we
Yeah.
talk.
I know.
It's the content. Like I don't. It's hard for me to do the right thing, but that's what I want to do. If that makes sense.
No, I think it's hard for you to be
Yeah,
loyal,
bro.
and it's
All my life,
more of a
I
challenge. You're
always
saying,
got
yeah.
any girl. Yeah, bro. When I was 9, I don't mean to sound crazy or nothing. I come from a family where ain't nothing but fucking drugs being sold, and I have anything I want since I was a kid. Any girl I want, I had every car I want, I had every watch. And I grew up like that. And it may not be glorified in a different world, but
Yeah.
in the neighborhood, I always been one that from
That mic twist, so.
from a kid, I always been one of them guys.
Yeah.
I always had what I want.
Right.
And I think that made me zoom in more on like the things that's special to me. My grandmother, black woman, my grandmother owned 50 houses. My grandmother was a professor. She loved black people. any woman that was the one growing with like power black. She was paying for my friends' colleges and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, she was real serious on like just, you know, like she raised me with the respect the code. I ain't trading what I believe in for nothing.
So ultimately, you're just saying that like the bigger challenge you feel like
Doing the right
the bigger test is to do the right scheme and not be
Yeah.
fucking scheming around with a bunch of chicks. I mean, I feel like that's
We could do that every night.
yeah. I think
All
like
night.
you were saying like the
that.
same
Yeah, I tell you.
sort of thing. I think earlier.
Yeah, I was
right?
just literally trying to say it's a choice. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, but I don't think
But then she was
I was
like,
never-
I
you
got
guys disagree
30
about that.
Nah, I never disagreed
Real
about it.
love.
I'm
You guys disagree about
I
that.
said
I'm
it
joking
for a
on her. She
like
goes,
as
yeah.
a reason, like because the way that you were talking about it, it's like for me to come back at you is like I am doing this, like I'm living the same life, like for me
Yeah.
personally, and that I'm trying to tell you like it's a choice.
You got
It's an active
you got
choice.
somebody you dating?
Yes,
You in a serious relationship?
yeah. I mean, it's
Are you in a
serious.
serious relationship?
Yeah,
So how could you sit here and be like, I get niggas?
because he's not insecure, so he knows what I do.
No. Wait.
I said I get niggas.
Okay, so wait.
I'm gonna
'Cause I
repeat it.
don't mean to put you on the spot, but like,
You can.
no, because I don't want to put you on the spot. I just want to have an understanding. Listen,
That's fine.
I'm serious. I feel like if a girl dated me and she was my girl, she could never say to me live that like I get niggas because he get bitches. I mean, I don't mean like he get bitches, but he's not saying
And he
I
can
get
say that
bitches.
to me, and I would never be hurt.
Nah,
It's
but
just
like
it's just phrasing.
it's-
Like I know what you mean, but I think it's more like she's saying it in a way of like I could or I can if I wanted to, not like I'm actively doing that,
Yeah.
right?
Nah, but it's not something you say because anybody that is sincerely who they are
Yeah.
already understand that. Like
So I can say it if it's
off,
the truth.
off camera,
They can still hear you.
off camera, or whatever.
They can
I
still
don't
hear
wanna
you.
kinda block
Either
it.
way, I
So,
said
you
what
got-
I said, and
you
I
got a
always.
man-
Either way, I said
We
what I
have our
said.
way.
I said what I said, and I stand on what I say every time. And if he has a problem with it, he will address it. He will let me know because we communicate. We're grown. But I'm gonna say everything straight up, no matter what. I don't hold nothing on me. Like that's me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
and that's
knock it. I'm
that's
just
something
saying.
that and you trying to make it a thing. He might be over here. He's not gonna watch it because he don't like watching the podcast no more because he knows I'm wreck. But I'm a wreck ass bitch, and so he knows how I am. He knows how I talk, and he knows there was no malintent. And for you, that's how you feel. But that's why he's my nigga.
Down
I
south.
feel you. That
So-
sound.
That's
No.
it.
I think that's very, very cool. But I'm just saying.
So end of
well, he's trying to
discussion.
That's what I
say it.
mean.
What he really trying to
2023
say
is
is
different
like,
type of energy. And I don't mean that no disrespect. I respect it, but that's why. That's why because I don't. Okay, if I was your nigga, right, and I looked at the podcast and you said something like that, I might be like, nigga, like you ain't gonna tell me you get niggas on. Like that's just the world.
I said I
come
get
from, bro. I'm
niggas
not
and I
standing on that.
choose-
Like,
I
nigga,
choose
no,
him.
nigga.
I don't
I'm
care.
just not.
It's
Ain't
over.
no shots fired or nothing. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying the world I come from. Nah, you ain't even saying nothing. Like, you mean you gonna go
yeah.
sit in the interview and be like, I got a nigga and I'm happy with my nigga and I love my nigga and he taught me everything I know
Shit, nah,
and we
fuck
on
that.
our way.
Yeah, but
But
dude,
like
like-
when you say I get
I
niggas,
say that
you
every
living in a
other
different
show.
culture.
You
Yo,
on
but
the
you
you on
gotta-
like
But
the
it's
10th
nothing against
podcast.
her.
I think you got to be able to like be exactly who you are outside of a relationship when you're in a relationship and still get along. Otherwise, it's
Say
not.
that again.
I think like you need to act the way that you would act if you weren't in a relationship, talk your shit, all that stuff, and be in a relationship with somebody and have them.
People have too many
cool with
ties
that,
to like
you know?
control of the person. A relationship should not be control. You should be two people coexisting, knowing how to like move with each other. Like
Yeah, I agree. I do agree.
you
with
don't have control over me. What I say is what I said.
So I
And,
think
I'm not-
like if you wouldn't be
that. I don't
cool
want
with
to
that,
control no one.
if you wouldn't
I
be
just
cool with
need
that,
them to
that
say
just
the
means
right
that
shit.
like it would be an incompatibility. It doesn't mean that anybody's right or wrong.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
very true.
if hypothetically you wouldn't be cool with like your girl saying that on a podcast or whatever, that just means that it's an incompatibility. It doesn't mean that anybody's right or wrong.
Oh, all right, yeah,
I'm saying?
maybe because maybe that's why.
He's like maybe because I'm still not fucking with that shit. I'm still not fucking with that
like
shit.
that. I'm gonna be like,
I'm used to people leaving the podcast. I'm used to making people walk off.
Shit, I'm
So-
on because
so
I ain't
like-
taking no.
So long story short, like I don't got no chance. Like,
No, sir. No, sir.
I still had to
That
shoot my
was
shot. Know what I'm saying?
Wow. Good. I pray he didn't watch this one. Out of all of them, this would be the one.
No, he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah. We'll
He's a good
see.
guy.
He
He's a good guy, man.
is. He's
Hey,
great.
shout out to
Yeah.
you, my man. no problem, no beef, no nothing.
He's got a prize on his hands. You
Shout
got
out
to
to
deal
you.
with that, dude. If you got a prize, you got to deal
Almost
with
done,
guys
you know
taking
what I'm
shots
saying?
at it. You know,
Yeah.
so that's life. That's life.
Period.
I've been through it.
No. All jokes aside, and come on, I watch y'all podcast.
Yeah.
Dallas, I never got a chance to tell you this. It's brand new to music. Being brand new, coming back and like coming to the studio and shit like that. I don't know, like you raise the energy and shit like that, and I'm excited to get back in it. I feel like what we're capable of doing with my relationship shit, I think I can dominate.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been outside as much as I should.
Mhm.
I think in the next year or so, you guys would see a transition.
Yeah.
I'm outside and I'm getting back inside. I got my young boys that's like, nigga, let's tear this shit up. And I got my older niggas like, what we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like what we capable of is very, very cool. I've been watching y'all podcast.
Appreciate that.
Definitely brought an energy to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
awesome to hear, man. Like,
yeah, I
You know.
definitely respect what you got going on. I pull up anytime I like coming here. I like recording here.
yeah.
By the
good.
way, y'all need to come record with Dallas.
Good. Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. And back at you, like you definitely inspire me, to
Thank
make
you,
certain
bro.
types of beats and shit like that. Hearing the stuff that you like to get on usually, I'm like, oh, I gotta make some shit like that. I love your sound. I think you have like an extremely unique voice.
Thank you. I
Like
appreciate
when
that.
you come on, it's like, oh, that's LT.
All right, yeah, I appreciate that.
And the flow and everything. So like, I'm excited, man. I hope that this serves as like a little bit of a jump off for you.
Yeah, I'm with
Period.
the shit.
First interview?
Is it like, yo, you would be surprised Sirius Satellite Radio, jamming 945, traveled all I would travel with all these artists and do all type of crazy shit. I used to live for this type of shit. Now it's more like I understand it and
Yeah.
and it's more of like I don't know the steps to get my feet back wet within the music industry. My young boys is fire. I don't take nothing against off them. For me, more of the excitement for them to do it. You know what I'm saying? If I can introduce them to the right people and, help them work their shit out. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm trying to go get married, take care of my kids.
He said, I done did this shit.
Trying to take care of my kids, nigga. Go run somewhere. Might go to Houston and buy one of them houses out there because they're looking real cheap. You know what I'm saying? 200,000, you get a mega mansion if I don't know. And I don't know. I don't got. I don't 23. I don't want to argue with no 24-year-olds because you know more than me. You're the youth. And you're the culture.
In my youth, I feel like I'm old.
Oh, you're the youth because you're still young enough. You're still young enough to understand what's going on, but you're still young enough to predict what you foresee for, I don't know, the next 5 years.
Yeah.
For me, it really, really is like, I'm okay with the way things, what I see, what I learned. I'm not trying to change it. That's why I can see a lot of the artists that you work with. Like I mentioned Days, like that's why I can see people like that. I can understand the talk they talk because I like he's being thorough, being who he is, what he believe in, and what we see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we from the same neighborhood, so I know the story from here to there.
Yeah.
I know the story, the real story.
Yeah.
So watching them do it is an accomplishment for me. See, it's like Fish.
Mm-hmm.
Fish is somebody that literally I watch from here to there. These are my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand it. But like, I don't understand 26 and under. I just don't. My niece is 15. I heard her saying, nigga, yeah, right. I will come in there. Like, she was talking to the nigga like, nigga, I'll slap you right now. I'm walking around that. What? Like, it's just a different culture.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah.
My little
My
sisters
young
be swearing.
niggas
I'd be
16,
like,
they be like, bitch, I'll come shoot you. You'll shoot her, bro? Like, you couldn't even say that to girls. Like, it's just a different world we living in.
Yeah.
You know?
you
I don't
still
know.
shouldn't say that to girls.
But that's the culture. That's the way they talk now.
Yeah.
No matter
Maybe
how old
don't
you are.
understand 'cause you're
No.
24, but then they.
I'm saying I know that's how they're talking, but you said you couldn't say that to girls because they was young. Yeah, I hope you're not saying it.
I don't come from that world. Like, girls just think that they, like,
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's more, I don't know.
I'm just playing with you. I'm trolling.
No, I ain't tripping. I don't take nothing personal because I'm with the I'm always with the shit.
All right. Just making sure.
All right. Okay. Wait, before you go on. Like, one of my homegirls, she linked me. She was like, yo, you need to go on a date with my friend. She was 25.
The friend was 25.
25.
Nice.
How old are you?
I'm at my crib. I ain't seeing it.
Oh,
Like,
Always older than 25.
I'm at the.
he said I was
listen,
28. I was
she's
this.
25. She's 25.
Yeah.
Come to the crib. She pull up.
Yeah.
When I come out the house, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
When I see her, she's beautiful. She's 25.
Right.
Bad. But then it's like, all right. I'm like, what car we taking? She's like, oh, we gonna take my car. All right, cool. I get in the car. We pull out my parking lot. The music go loud. She light a blunt. Nigga, take off. Nigga, no seatbelt. I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, bro, we gotta turn around. Nigga, like, I'm like, where you want to go?
Yeah.
Anywhere. Nigga, it's 1 o'clock in the day. You don't know where you want to go.
Just drive.
Like, anywhere.
Yeah.
We could go anywhere. We could go to the strip club. We could go have food. So you have no idea where you're going with your life. We just go anywhere you want to. Anything's available.
Yeah.
Like, to me, so many issues come in with that. I think about, like why you don't have time management? Why is anything okay with you? Why can't we go anywhere? Like, why you don't understand who you are? Like, why you don't, like, to me, so many factors is played into why this is a bad decision to me.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh, this girl's chill.
Yeah, see,
She don't give a fuck.
That's like fucking.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't look at it like that.
Jerry would have got
But
crazy
see,
with you.
No.
He's like, definitely don't go use a condom tonight.
No. See, that's
25 is always the age when they want to break up.
bro.
Because, like, they start being like, oh, I think I might want to have kids
I
someday.
literally
And I'm
said,
like,
turn around,
At
drop me
25?
off.
yeah.
I told her, drop me off.
Shit.
She dropped me off. Next morning, called me. Hey, you think we could go out and get? Bitch, I'm never going out with you. What's going on? So it's not about like getting up. Nah.
You like stopped me in the whole thought to tell this story. So I want to know, like, what was your thought process?
My thought process was just like, I really am serious about when I say that 26 and under. I'm serious about that, and it's not. I try it. The girls' minds ain't. I'm trying to tell you, they mind ain't right. Trying to smoke some weed, eat some edibles, run out, have some podcasts, shoot some videos, take some pictures down.
Get on that meme.
On the thing and be like, I'm lit. Nigga, all crazy shit.
I feel triggered. I don't like it here anymore. What
If
the
you don't
fuck?
agree with them?
You didn't
Fuck
mess.
you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. This is my world. And I feel them. This is your world.
That
Open
part,
your
that
world
part.
up. And I don't want to argue or fight with y'all. I'm just saying, I'm not in y'all world. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yo, that's funny.
That's
It is my
Ain't
world.
nothing personal. But let's get on trigger, though, because I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking.
Shit, been a whole fucking 30 minutes.
This way.
What's the
Trigger.
move? What's the move with you guys? Like, how are you gonna like? What's the strategy?
Drop
Rolling
in.
out, dropping. Like, what's the plan?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I got a few things with him. I'm trying to drop. I'm just waiting on him to give me the motherfucking green light. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So,
Uh-oh.
when we, like,
He's waiting
what's
for that
up?
green light.
I'm waiting for that. Like, shit, let's shoot. We can shoot.
What
right
you
now
waiting
after
for?
this podcast?
I don't feel like it's nothing that, like, necessarily, like, we waiting for. It's just that, like, all the guys that I fuck with that I feel like can help me press the button.
Yeah.
Just like getting everybody aligned back in music. Because I feel like a lot of the guys that rock with me in music, they more so like, they had like that era where they didn't, we just spent a lot of money in music.
Mm.
Between me and my guy, we never went in playing. Like, you gotta think about my first 5 videos was like, I go on the road with Yo Gotti. Now I see Moneybagg Yo, I see Gorilla, and I see all these people, and these are people that like we still have relationships with, right?
Yeah.
And then like you gotta figure our first video, we get Gotti before he becomes Yo Gotti. So we're on the road. Oh, who you using as a video guy? Oh, you use this guy? Oh, who you using a producer? Who's oh, what you charge? $7,500? Here's $7,500. What you charge? $15,000 for the video? We probably gave off $500,000 out of our city because we're from the mud with this shit.
Yeah.
And thinking you ain't a real nigga if you don't do it the way it's done.
Yeah.
Then when you come to find out it ain't really that way, it just make a lot of the guys around me just be like, nah, I'm straight, bro. Like everyone already be living a good life, so it'd be hard for me to go in and redirect their life. Like,
right.
Fuck with this, you know what I'm saying? Even though they trust me vision wise,
yeah,
it's just hard for me to go and redirect with, and me not knowing because once again, millenniums or what you want to call it, Generation Z or X.
Yeah,
what
what generation are you? Millennial or you're a Gen
we
Z?
are Generation Z or X.
I like to say
X is
millennial,
like
but I'm Generation Z.
All right.
I'm Generation Z.
All right,
I'll say
millennial.
Yeah,
I say
whatever.
millennial.
New generation.
Pronounce it.
It's Gen Z though. That's we're in like the kids. Millennials ended at 98.
The reason why I keep him really with me is because he has a fine balance of what's going on,
Yeah.
but also knowing how to adjust to. I have to tell him all the time, like, bro, can't crash out about that. But he understands that, but he also is young enough to be like, nah, fuck that, I'm crashing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of vibe. You know, and I'm just keeping it real. Like, he is a balance between the both. So, I don't know. I think he could think like he can be, you know, smart enough to make it happen, and then, I don't know, crazy enough to still live within the current.
So what's your goals, Sugar?
My God, shit. I can't really tell you right now.
Why not?
Like
But
I
he's
said
so
earlier,
X.
like I'm not really focused on this music shit because it's not bringing in no bread right now. But like, I'll do it. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't tripping about that.
Yeah. Well, do you plan on?
That's the thing with music is like you have to like it
Do
doesn't bring money immediately
Right.
ever
Right.
basically. So it's always like a long term investment, you know. And like if you guys are dropping a bunch of money and shit, like you should not spend it on big budget
We
videos.
don't respect.
yeah.
We don't respect
Spend
nothing
on
more
ads.
than
Spend on
Hey,
ads,
I'm
bro.
really trying to have him like, man,
Cut it
just trust me for at least a
You know
season
what?
or something. Like,
Trigger came in at a time when he seen me. He was in the studio. I seen the artist I like, and I started dumping mad money. I was flying 10 people to LA, renting cribs, going out to parties, flying them.
which I
flying
appreciate
to
that.
Miami.
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I start going like when I get invested,
Yeah.
I know my guys is coming with me.
Right.
If I say green light, they coming.
Yeah.
So I try to be careful on when I jump into something because I know what the impact it brings. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't know and I'm not saying I don't want to be one of them bitter people like, oh, the world made me like, oh, cold. Nah, I'm with it. But for me, it's more, I'd rather take the time to know that the product is right. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like with him, he's been around 5-7 years where I feel like he understands, he knows what's going on, he knows.
Yeah.
It almost be like Cash Money breaking up and then you get a Wayne. Like, I feel like he's been around. He knows everybody. He knows what's going on. He knows, oh, that didn't work out. He knows because it's been so much on the line. Like, y'all know how many times I woke up one year, I spent $200,000 on these rappers and nigga, I'm waking up and I'm just $200,000. I'm arguing with the nigga I done put all this money behind.
Yeah.
And that's no shot at him. But it's like, at that point, that'd be like, I'm used to having anything I want in life with or without music. Before we went into music, my friends and shit, we was already traveling, buying cars, and doing whatever we want in life.
Yeah.
So when I gotta redirect them to stop their life to come in my life and be like, oh, here's what we doing.
Yeah.
I just know it has to be the thing, bro. Cause
Right.
like I see it and quote this on the camera. Put the camera in. I want this to be real clear. and I mean this when I say it. I see a lot of shit going on in Boston, right? And I mean this to the core of my heart. I feel like the city's still wide open. I ain't seen nothing that impressed me. Because every nigga around me and everybody around me, I still think, and I mean this, bro. I mean this to the core of me, and I don't want this to get misunderstood because this could be taken the wrong way. Still think my niggas the illest niggas. I ain't seen, we ain't even tapped the scene like we supposed to. But my guys when we do something like 6 months pandemonium, like we come out with Fish, and from January to June, pandemonium in 6 months. Like I see what's going on, but like if I could snap my guys into the right mindset, I know how it's gonna come. So slowly but surely, like when I tell y'all Trigger is like, I don't know the sauce, nigga. It's just sauce. It ain't even, the nigga talk that shit. He know that shit is real shit. You know, I like somebody's story that's 100.
Yeah.
They ain't changing it, you know?
Yep.
And I don't be capping on
You don't
my
cap
shit
it.
either.
You ain't rapping with no rapper.
me?
That
I
nigga
rap
be
what
like,
I live
ain't getting
about.
on the song with this nigga because
You
he ain't
feel
telling
me?
the truth. And it's
And I
real
could hop
shit,
on
though.
any nigga beat. Old nigga, new nigga, whatever.
Real shit. Real shit, though.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I
whatever.
guess what I would say, bro, is like I agree with you as far as like making sure it's right and all that type of stuff.
I ain't seen it come out the city. Like, and
He
I
hasn't
don't
seen
mean that
me.
in no shots. I don't mean that in no shots because I
Telling
see,
you gotta hop on that feature.
I see a lot of shit that goes on. Like, there's certain things I probably shouldn't be speaking on, but like, I'm gonna speak on this because this is exclusive shit.
Oh, we love exclusive
Yeah.
shit
Somebody
on the
like Bia,
Pull the
podcast.
mic up, yeah.
Somebody like Bia, right?
Yeah.
My right hand man, Magic. We from Randolph. And well, Magic's from Randolph. I'm from Dallas, but like I grew up in Boston, and my family moved to Randolph, and we kind of grew up there. Bia was somebody that like I would walk in the spot. Me and Magic always got a lot of money. And we would walk in the spot, and I would see Bia laying on the bed. Like I know Bia. Like I flew Bia to Puerto Rico with my girl at the time. We would all go out and hang out. You know, like I know her. Like when we bump in traffic, it's like, nah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But still, with that being my man girl, I always felt like I ain't saying nothing. That was my man ex-girl. That was my man girl. More of a respect thing because I'm from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I live off morals, you know. But Bia was somebody that, like, I seen walking in the spot. Like nobody seen my man come behind and do everything to make sure she was good. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, things didn't really pan out the way that they panned it out, you know? And then, you get what I'm saying?
I think so.
So, like,
I think
no,
so.
maybe you think so, but I'm trying to say it in a way where like, cause I know Bia and I respect Bia,
Yeah.
but I also know when my man sacrificed.
Okay.
And I'm trying to say that in the most respectful way because Bia is Bia. You know what I'm saying? Like, she works very hard. I seen her sacrifice so much. But I also know, I feel like motherfuckers don't really talk about the people that sacrifice it all for people to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? And he may not even like me saying this.
I was gonna say I feel like it should even be a thing because of the fact that
I'm so
whenever
real, I'm
people
gonna say what I feel.
That's fine,
This
but
interview right here, because what I just said, if you hear what I just said, and you know who she is, and then what I just said, this is fucking life change. This is some serious shit I'm talking about.
Okay.
No, I'm
Yeah.
being honest because
Yeah.
this is something that could come out and they be like, oh nah, well, he said that was a hunt. Like, I can get fucking banned for this, but this show you how much I'm more of being real than I care about the things I believe in.
Right.
I care about just being around loving real shit.
Yeah.
Like if music work, cool. Music don't work, we might go buy a bunch of restaurants.
We might go buy a bunch of restaurants.
I'm keeping it real with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Or my
yeah.
niggas want to go buy trucks, we might not even be in the music business.
but do you
I'm
ever
gonna keep it real. I'm just keeping it real. I'm a
Yeah.
solid person, so I couldn't say it any different than what I know.
I was gonna ask though, like, do you think that, like, everybody has a time slot? You know what I'm saying?
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Hold on. Look. Hold on, boy.
See, man.
That's crazy.
What you were saying?
Everybody got a time slot, so that's just how I feel. Some are longer than others, but his purpose in her life during that time was to get her there, and that's why she's there, and he should be grateful for that.
Yeah.
If anything, like, I don't know.
No, I want to make it. I want to make it very, very clear. I'm not saying he's the reason for her, because I think anything that's special that becomes something like that, hard work is involved.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't, if Trigger took off, I wouldn't say I'm the reason for Trigger. But if you were someone that knew the background stuff, like, it's like, I'm knowing what's going on behind the scenes because I'm dealing directly with him, and I'm knowing what the fuck we doing. I'm dumping this and this. Bam, I'm going here. Oh, I'm doing this, and then they'll be like, "Sure, bro." Sure, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, bro. It's
Man,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Like, remember one of my homeboys tapping me like, "She gonna leave this nigga." Nah, for real. This is legendary shit, nigga. I'm talking about legendary shit on y'all podcast. Being serious.
Yeah.
She see this shit. It's identical. Like, she knows.
Yeah.
What y'all want me to pull up the lives and shit like that?
Yo, oh my God, he's funny.
Racing dirt bikes through Puerto Rico, nigga. Like, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Four-wheelers.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, nah, nothing like that. It's just that I done seen so much shit go kind of crazy. It make me hard to just be like, I want some real shit, though. I want some niggas to stand on shit and just want the shit to be out the mud with my neighborhood, my guys. If I don't see myself being successful in any other format,
Yeah.
like, fake.
Yo, I mean, I think you got to look to do it in controllable ways, bro. Like, don't just throw money at big videos and you know, showing up at clubs and shit like that. Like, have a strategy for, like, I'm gonna put, instead of that, I'm gonna, like, make inexpensive videos, but a lot of them, and spend a whole bunch of money on ads and marketing. You know, because that type of shit, like, you can actually control what you get out of marketing. You know.
Back then when we was spending the money for the videos and shit, I don't think there was even ads and shit. Like, we was paying for MTV and shit.
Sure.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
Yeah.
For him, see, this is good.
Yeah.
Because now we know we can pay for ads.
Right.
Here you go.
Bro, it's
You know
like
now, nigga.
everything. You know,
He
like,
ain't
if
even
you have
with
a
that
budget.
shit, he be like, nigga, oh, we authentic. I don't want.
No, but it is authentic. It is authentic. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you need to get over that mindset. Like, any product has marketing, and there's
Yeah.
I
commercials
thought
for it.
like that ass shit.
Yeah.
I ain't even trying to like mention him on this podcast, but I thought that ass shit was that 6ix9ine nigga that like started that bullshit. Cause like at first like I would watch videos and they wouldn't even pop no ads, but then when before he was a rat, let me clear this out.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't even listen to the nigga no more.
Sure. Yeah.
But before he was a rat, like he a cool nigga, I'll listen to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll listen to like any other rapper and they won't have no ads. But then when I listen to this nigga, he'll have 2-3 ads on that shit. And then I think I even seen a video of him like talking about he's getting paid for that shit or whatever. So that's.
Do you mean ads were running on his videos?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about advertising your music.
Oh, all right.
Right. So you run ads on shit like Instagram or TikTok that has a link to listen to your music. So it's a quick piece of your video or whatever it is. Somebody says, "Hey, that's cool. I'm gonna check that out," and then you drive up your streams that way. You know, or you run ads on your videos on YouTube and you drive up your views. You know, so it's really just a way of finding new people that fuck with you. You know, because like with social media, you know, you have your followers and you can grind for followers all day, but like that's hard without paying for it because they fuck with your reach and shit like that. You know, you could hope that something goes off on TikTok. You can cross your fingers, you know, or you can take control and run strategic advertising campaigns. You know, that find the people that like your music. You know, that's what this shit does. Like all this shit about, you know, Facebook stealing your data and all that stuff, that's all from their advertising, you know, because companies use them all the time to get their shit out. And musicians can do the exact same thing. It just costs money.
Yeah, I gotta get into.
So
it.
if you're a musician that has money and you're not running ads, like you're fucking wasting your time.
Right.
You know, that's like all record labels do is they have a bunch of money and they have the connections too. But like, if you're independent with money, man, like you got it. You can do
that's
it.
the win. See, I got one homeboy that's out in L.A. He's from Boston,
Mhm.
and he's like,
You talking about the guy that we both know? Oh yeah,
it's like, nigga, I'm going number one.
yeah.
And I used to be like, it's that easy to go number one. Like he my homie, and he's a really, really good person. If he goes number one, we all going number one. Let's just say that. Like, if it's a bag to go number one,
Yeah.
like, see, my thing is, we at an age where I'm not playing with no money. It ain't even about the money. I'm just not playing with it.
Like-
My daughter live the best life. My son, my daughter traveled to Dubai, Africa, fucking Egypt, trips. So my son is traveling everywhere. Like, if I could take the bag and I know directly where to spend it,
Yeah.
like, I'm waiting to meet the person to tell me, oh, that he can make this happen.
Yeah.
Cause then everybody getting rich. Cause then if we can start a cash money record label, cause it's like,
Yeah.
fuck it, we know where to put the money. Then I don't think nobody got more money than, bro. When I was 19, I signed to President of AOL, America Online, $200 million. Like, I think I was 19, riding private jets. And,
What?
bro, when I was
President
19,
of AOL?
AOL, America Online. I was the first kid to have a deal with AOL. I was 19. I was fucking, I had records with DJ Khaled, Rick Ross.
No shit.
Traveling the world with Clinton Sparks.
Damn.
At 19.
Yeah.
Out of college.
Mhm.
So it's like, if I know, but we spent so much money on a bunch of people that like if I ain't know you and I came up to you like, yo, I can get you on radio. It's $25,000.
Right.
You can get me on radio. I bet. Here's $25,000.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna be on the radio.
Right.
Then I found myself in like legal obligations and with a lot of these people. Kind of changed my mood on what the business is. Made me like a cold person.
Nah, I feel you, man.
Found myself.
That shit'll fuck you up.
It made it more complicated trying to do business. My excitement, you know, the excitement you want to be a rapper. You like, I'm gonna make it. I'm that big. You know how you talking that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, there's a whole nother world. Like, there's that side.
Yeah.
And then there's the business side.
But that's why the artist got to be the artist. Because to me, I feel like I deal with both and I be stressed out. So I'm like looking for that. Like, I need a team. That's always been my problem. Because when you're doing it at all, like you start, like you said, you start to lose sight of the dream. And then like even writing becomes harder, or like even just going in and spitting, freestyling. Because it's like, I don't know. That's how I feel right now. I be doing everything for myself. So,
Yeah, I feel you.
you know?
I just, for me personally, ain't nothing more important than the money. I'm a hustler first. Ain't nothing more important than, for me, ain't nothing more important than the money first. I'm a hustler. I don't care about nothing more. Like, I don't respect the nigga that got some fame and don't got no money. You lying. You ain't living right.
Niggas be having more followers than they got their bread.
You don't got no paper.
Yeah.
I can't respect the nigga that don't got no money. I don't respect it. If you don't got no money, I don't give a fuck who you are.
You can't be around
I
us.
just told you I was with a rapper. The nigga's famous to this day. He don't got no money, bro.
Yeah.
I won't say his name, but he's famous. I'm talking about if y'all went on Instagram, I said his name, this nigga's popping. I seen niggas pull up with the Phantoms, all the cars, boom, boom, boom. They put up with the Phantoms, the cars, they put the chains on his neck.
Yeah.
The cameras went off, they took the chains
They
off.
took the chain off.
I was sitting there looking like, bro, this is crazy.
Oh,
Man, my
bro,
niggas
ain't nobody
laughing
can't
bro,
take this shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This
His
shit
record
pay for.
Crazy in the
Mike.
city.
Yeah.
You gonna go to the club, bro. You know what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
saying? Like, nah, I'm being solid with you.
I believe you, yeah.
So for me, ain't nothing more important than the money. For most of my guys that come here, the reason why we attack the music industry in the first place is why I love Boston people. You know why I like Days? You know why I like certain niggas that's older than me? It's like, I know them niggas still tackling this shit. Like, nigga, where $1 million at? We done already spent the hundreds. We got
Yeah,
the
man.
hundreds on. We spend
I'm
this
looking
on
for-
a daily basis. Ain't no nigga, I'm gonna put you on the game. Ain't no nigga getting no money like that. I've been in Miami, LA on a regular basis, live these places. You be in the heart of Miami, you don't never see no nigga like no Boston. You be in Miami, nigga, don't no nigga get no money like no Boston nigga. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you. I got cousins in fucking Louisiana. Go through Louisiana, y'all. This is y'all's studio. This is crazy. I gotta send them $200.
Yeah, well, that's why all the big
on
artists come
regular.
here.
Ain't no money. If you a hustler, ain't no money like Boston money. If you a pimp, the hoes ain't getting more money than no. Like, cause look, let me tell you why the hoes ain't getting more money nowhere else. You got Boston Medical, you got MIT, you got Harvard. The tricks that you're capable of coming up on ain't nothing like nowhere in the world. They all the tricks is here.
You be
if
over
you
there?
come up. I'm just keeping it real. If you a street nigga, the amount of the price you can sell for drugs or the drugs you can sell ain't nothing like Boston.
Or Cali?
If you into real estate, no. Because let me tell you why. You got Harvard. Every 4 years, the richest people in the world come to Massachusetts. It's like, you know why no one can really catch it big? Because we don't got no set group of people where they can stay for a lifetime. Every 4 years, they're swapping out. You got people coming 4 years. They're coming to MIT. They're coming to Harvard. They're going to Northeastern. They're going to BU. They're going to BC. But every 4 years, they're swapping out. Giving you game, nigga. I'm dropping $1 million game right now, nigga. They better get me out of here. For real.
Yeah.
You know why Drake can do that shit from Canada?
Factual.
Drake, Canada is close. Ain't nothing like New England, bro.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my college dorm. I was throwing parties every day.
Pull that mic to yourself.
I was sitting in my college dorm. I was throwing parties every day. I looked to the right. This nigga, bummy as shit. He was all fucked up. He looked half retarded. I got girls coming up from the hood. They teasing him. Like, yo, leave my man alone. Boom, he ain't saying nothing. But 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, every day he's coming to my dorm. Throwing parties, nigga. I'm got packs of weed up there. I got the hood coming up. I'm mixing the hood with the college kids. I got I'm not doing no finals, tests, none of that. Like, yo, you want to come have dinner with me? All right. Come, boom, send me the dress. Leave out of Waltham, Brandeis, go downtown Boston. Go to the crib, I'm looking at this shit. I'm looking around, I'm like, get on the elevator. The doorman's like, where you going? I'm like, I'm here to see my name. Boom, put me on the elevator. Elevator, go to the top floor, open up, penthouse suite. Go in there, everything's gold. Bro, I'm looking around, I'm like, yo, you
was
living? It's the same nigga with the shoes that's fucked up, bro. I'm looking around, this nigga's like, yeah, come on. Hey, my dad owns America Online, and he's in the kitchen right now. I walk in the kitchen, he's like, what's up, Ricky? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, fuck are you talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't find that. If I go to Dallas, the rappers that make it, they don't have them same opportunities. The amount of money, you don't get street niggas and you don't touch. I'm somebody that was born in the South. I grew up in Boston. I traveled back and forth. My mom from Dallas. My dad's from Boston.
Okay.
Telling you right now, ain't nothing like a Massachusetts nigga. I don't care if he's black, white, Spanish, colored, turbo. Don't no one get money like us. I'm trying to tell you. I grew up here. I done been to L.A. I got rich white friends. My homegirl in L.A. family owns all type of weed farms and shit. No one get money like, but she still call me and be like, y'all fucked up. You send me some money right now. Like, it ain't nothing like our city. I'm trying to tell you.
That's funny.
Nothing like this. This is the illest city when it come to money. And I feel like the biggest artists in the world will be presented in Boston if the time is right and we could connect the dots the right way. I think Drake is the biggest because if you think of Canada. Canada is like, it's the East Coast. You ever been to Canada? Been to Canada?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So Canada is identical to it is
It's like Boston.
Canada's
Toronto's like a Boston.
It's Boston.
Yeah.
You know why Drake mind thinks the way it is, just like creative, the thoughts, the way he think, the way he addresses
That Boston
things.
shit.
He's the most globalist person you can know, but really, he's like this. Canada's the second Boston. Now I don't want to say this the wrong way. It ain't really the heart of Boston.
Yeah.
You got the best college, bro. There's only one Boston Medical. It's the best hospital. Boston Medical, and fucking
MGH.
Yes.
Bethesda. I mean, yeah, the best hospitals. Yeah.
Best hospital.
Best
I mean,
universities.
we got the best
sports
doctors in the world.
Yeah.
We got the best doctors in the world. We got the best colleges in the world. There's no MIT and there's no Harvard anywhere in the world. People fly from all over the world to come here.
Yeah.
That means the smartest people in the world. You want to be a rapper? Let me tell you, yo. If you really want to be a rapper,
You gotta get a feature from Trigger.
nah. Nah. Trigger's one of them niggas because he's from the mud of this shit. So that's gonna work. I don't know what day it's going. I'm not saying Trigger, but some hood from Boston is gonna be big.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to be a rapper, you a girl? My nigga, go hang out at Harvard and go hang out at MIT. Just sit in the yard, my nigga. Y'all two go sit in the yard of Harvard and meet some people.
I can do that
These
easy.
gonna be the biggest people in the world if you think
It's not a
about it.
bad
Bro,
idea.
think about it.
Yeah,
These gonna be the
right.
biggest people
Yeah.
in the world. Even if it don't work
Free
out,
game.
go get 20 numbers, go to Harvard. I'm telling you right now, for a task.
You're telling everybody. You're not telling me.
If I took a girl, I was like, yo, nigga,
Mike, bro.
all my guys, right?
Yeah.
They all street niggas, and I'm gonna be honest with you, God, we don't really give a fuck if music working. I'm telling you, I know how we live.
We
Nigga,
get
we
it.
want
We
to
get
wake
it
up
either
in
way.
the morning and fly wherever we going, we going.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Most of my guys I say come to the studio, they be like, yeah, okay. If I was in Dallas and told niggas to come to the studio, they're there like bees. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they're sitting in the studio waiting on an opportunity. Boston's the only world.
Only world. That's crazy.
It's
Only
the only
world.
fucking place where, we're watching them put that chain on his neck, pull off, and we're laughing like, you could never do that. Boston people are mad conceited. They're like, nigga, where's the $50,000? You don't got $50? We're not coming, bro. No, I don't want to go. You rather stay home. I'm telling you, Boston's one of them places.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You might tell somebody else that, and they like, damn, I gotta go because it's just my life, my future. No, I literally watch the guys that I fuck with go on the road. Nigga, we went on the road with $250,000. They didn't have that type of money on them. I'm telling you, they didn't have that type of money because as we start working with them, I'm like, boom, spend $15,000 for this, $10,000 to go on the road. We still got a whole 170, but they don't know. So now they as we paying them, I almost feel like we paid for people's life. Because as they going, I'm watching, they get a crib in Miami. We like, well, we should go get the crib next door, but we're nobody. They ain't on the fucking road. Doing 10,000. No, I'm telling you, we in Miami living in houses paying fucking $6,000 a month, but that's normal to niggas in Boston because you think you got to do what you got to do to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Like I told y'all,
Now let that shit go over your heads now.
yeah, I don't want to go too crazy, but it's deep, bro. It get deep for me. It's deep. It's so many, dog. Music industry. It's not real, bro. It's not real, bro.
Hey, when they say you gotta fake it till you make it, you really gotta fake it
Not
till you
real,
make
nigga.
it.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying that to do nothing crazy to y'all. I seen enough shit. I don't know, bro. I done seen a lot of shit. I be knowing what's what. I know rappers right now that's famous that's broke. Cause now that I involved myself with them, now I know the management, now I know the label, I know a lot of people. So now it ain't even about the artists that I was impressed with. Now I'm dealing with the real people. So it's like, yo, what's really going on? And like, man, he's in a red. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. So now it be like, so wait, all this is going on and he don't got no money? I got money and I'm trying to find out how to get more money and I'm not signing up for that. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's simple mathematics. Where's the money at? Just in real life.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how mass guys think. You can't, anywhere in the world, you could be in Miami, you're going to notice a Boston nigga. You can know a Boston nigga anywhere in the world. You could be in fucking LA. You know a nigga from Boston. We don't play no game. When we show up, I don't fuck with no one say it's a movie when we show up. I know because I've been in multiple occasions.
It ain't no show
Them
until we
niggas on
show
one
up.
side of the club, and we ain't nobody, and the club look like it's up. We done spent 20. We done came back from Miami a couple times. I'd be like, what the fuck we did down there? Like,
It ain't no
for
show
real.
until we show up. For real, for real.
And that's a normal activity. So
Show out, show out, show out, show out.
I feel like we give.
You gotta hear my
much
song.
props to
I gotta
everyone
show
else.
out for no reason.
I respect what you doing because I feel like you created a culture in your house, and
Don't
Bro.
tell him it's his house.
bro,
Appreciate that, man.
no, for real,
shit.
shit, house is your Terror Dome. I don't want. I love Drake's music, and I feel like I'm on a podcast, and this can be something that can backfire on me because Drake is so big, and for me to even be speaking in the name, I think the biggest artist out of the world gonna come out of Boston.
It's me.
I really do. If
Wait,
it's you,
wait.
congratulations. We spoke earlier. You know what I'm saying? But, bro,
What do you think he meant
Yeah.
when he said, do your thing, 21? Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, like, man, I gotta take a piss.
Let's get the track going. I want to see this video and stuff. Let's get it.
Yeah, we'll be able to play it again. Yeah. Any final
you playing
words,
all day?
guys?
yeah.
Tell your IG again.
Yeah.
My IG is I don't even
Super?
really know my IG.
_Supa.
Underscore
Star.
SUPASTARLT.
Can I say mine?
Of course.
TRIGGA. Hey, hold on. I'm trying to sound like a professional now. TRI. Down.
This is like when Lil Baby was trying to speak.
TRIGGAMATE. Yeah, that's my Instagram. But my YouTube, I just dropped some shit. That shit going crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. It's called KTT Freestyle. KTT
Yo,
stands
give him
for
a
Cutthroat
verse,
Trappers.
Trigger, give him a verse. Come on, go on.
Shit.
Give me a verse real fast. Let's go, bro.
I can't really do a verse right now because I gotta take a piss, but yo, y'all go listen to that new Trigger Made shit, man, on YouTube. Trigger Made 1.
Chicken
ATT
man.
Freestyle, that bit going crazy. I ain't even capping on that motherfucker. I'm talking about real life shit. These niggas is pussy, man.
Period.
Crash out.
All
head
right,
first.
shit. Well, thank you guys for coming. That was a lot of fun.
I appreciate
Excited about the
you.
music we made tonight. I'm excited about
Man, I feel like I
everything
talk
you
too
had to
much,
say.
but I meant everything.
Bro,
I
that's what
said.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You're the
Everything
guest,
you
man.
saying
We
is
love when the
factual.
guests
dog.
talk.
You here to
It's
talk your shit.
factual.
Bro,
Any other
everything I
nigga
said,
saying
I really
otherwise.
mean to my core.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas. Prior to me coming to your studio, you know when I first showed up.
Yeah.
Prior to me coming here, my artist went to jail.
Mhm.
My girl died.
Mm.
I hadn't. They was at my house all one day. I said, I moved. It was like, yo, bro, I just shut down.
Yeah.
And out of everybody, like, it was 30 different artists because it was like my young boys, and it was D Gomes, it was Lynx, it was Brent, it was so many different people. We produced a lot of blue checks in LA right now. My producer, one of my artists went this way. My producer, when he's still in LA producing for a lot of blue checks, he's lit. You know, he's working with a lot of like the ESTGs and
That's dope.
doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll get him in here on the interview.
That'd be
Do his
lit.
thing.
Yeah,
that would
that
be
Do his
that
thing.
show actually
He
be
do his
cool.
thing.
He
It's
got a lot.
Trigger's best. See, Trigger always been just like the friend of the Trigger.
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
I
He
just
support
I
what's
just
going
be in the
on,
way,
nigga.
you know.
But
Trying to get
Trigger's
myself out
nice.
there.
Trigger is his best friend, but he also keep his mind right. Because you notice most of the artist people, not you, but most of the artist people, they be artist out. But the balance of real life be a struggle. And I'm not saying girls kind of got it together. Guys, it's difficult.
You need to try to give me a feature and lock down with her.
We here.
We here.
Shit, what's up, man?
Let's do it.
Whatever
Let's
is.
do it. Dallas
What's
can make the
up?
beat.
Yeah.
It's good. It's solid. No, solid, bro.
Yeah.
Out of my entire studio from Juju. No, Juju rapper. You're a female rapper. You know Juju. Juju.
Lord Ju.
Lord Ju.
Lord Ju.
She going
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Juju's also from me in Last Days neighborhood. Juju, like, bro, our neighborhood, Days is, I'm a young nigga. All right, prior to Days being Days used to reach out to me for features because I was lit at one point. And I'm not saying that to be cool.
Right.
Like, that's my homie. Like,
Yeah.
boom, my neighborhood didn't. It's like, oh, nigga, but I feel like being from my neighborhood, I can see, nigga, you don't got no choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's motion.
Mhm.
So I watch him to become who he is. Juju's from the same street as me. Juju would be in our studio every day. I'm lying.
That's factual.
Juju's in our studio every day, and you're for female rapper. Juju's there. It's a lot of artists. Links.
Shit, I got a
Links
track
is
with
the
Ju.
homie.
Shit, we gotta shoot that
We got a
video,
bunch of
Ju.
songs with
If you
Ju,
seen this
fucking-
interview, we gotta shoot that video.
Fucking Links, D Gomes, and a whole bunch of other rappers. I don't want to just say it because I don't want to sound like, but it's just a lot of people that we rock out with. You know what I'm saying? I had this same type of setup and just told everybody to show up.
Yeah.
I had to move out because it was like 15 artists living in my house. You see how you got upstairs? They wouldn't leave. Am I lying, bro?
Hey, he ain't lying, and I respect that. Like, hey, no
they
cap. I
wouldn't
was,
leave.
I was one of them artists. I was up in that
But
couch.
Trigger was always like,
For real.
I'm leaving, nigga. I don't know about that. But like, yeah, bro. You see how you got downstairs?
Sure.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Everybody come upstairs. I had a door. So I unlocked the door.
Yeah.
They would tear my kitchen up. I had
For
after
sure.
6 months, I'd be like,
We'll have
yo,
Tom
nah,
Header.
bro.
Hey, we'll have Tom
They
Header
would
cooking
be
in that
whipping up
bitch.
rice. I had it like this, bro, but open, like literally free. Nobody
Yeah.
got to pay no money.
That's wild.
And they would just be in there, bro. And when I did that, bro, there's probably 20. I don't want to say 20. I'm over exaggerating, but like 8 artists in LA, blue checks, top blue check, Links, D Gomes, Rain. Yo, D Rose would have been. D Rose was coming in there recording 5 songs.
He was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even
All
know the dude
high
was going
level.
crazy.
Like, I had him.
He moved the mic.
And I watched him kept being like, the
Damn.
best talent be like, nigga, it's like, oh, look, we signing him tomorrow. Yo, we going to get the deal. He didn't make the plane. Like, why you ain't get on? I never rode a plane before, bro. I don't ride planes. Like, you didn't fuck the deal off for this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, I feel like I'm supposed to be a multi-millionaire. I'm scared of me. I'm telling you. Am I lying, bro?
Nah, you not.
Bro, I'm supposed to be a multi-millionaire.
He's like, I really got into the bathroom. It's that seat. That was me last week.
I just really gotta.
Go, you gotta go.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, guys. This has been fucking amazing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much
Think
for
it was
coming.
a good interview?
It was amazing,
Yeah,
bro.
great.
It was amazing. Insightful, deep.
Yeah, I appreciate
info.
y'all for even.
Sometimes I get scared because I don't know if I ain't did an interview in a while, but I'm just trying. I'm telling the truth, so I don't know.
Man, most deaf, whoever's
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
man, whoever's doubting
Fuck
on
yeah.
it, man,
Let's
come see us,
bring
man.
it back, bring it back.
I'm a
All right,
water
y'all.
Thank you for watching. We're
Thank
gonna
you
play
for
the song
watching. You
again.
know the vibes.
Be back next week.
Appreciate y'all for
I don't
having
remember
us,
who's
man.
gonna be
And
on.
everybody better be here next week. Ari, Jerio.
Yeah, they were scared of
trying
it.
to
They
meet
heard
out.
LT was coming there.
I
Like,
know,
oh, he's
those
too
guys
real
were
for me.
Yo,
Yeah.
I hope that's true. I hope y'all didn't hear I was coming in. Y'all ain't show because y'all ain't think I was worth it, but
Nah, it ain't.
No,
It
never
definitely
that.
ain't that, bro.
That's
All right, this has been the podcast. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like all that
next
shit.
time y'all come on.
When we run into the ops, it's like a train hit 'em. Fucking bitches getting money, this cocaine denim. When every dollar come with blood, fuck your validation. Crash first, disrespect will not be tolerated. And I'm still signing rappers, boy, what's happening? Life insurance, disrespect me, I'ma whack 'em. Had dreams last night that I never trap again, but what they paying OT, had to tax their ass again, desperado shit. Skirt, skirt, action pack again, I'm a dope boy, but I rap. Rap trapper tapping in 300,000 in the duffel, we got rich on selling coke. If the feds come tomorrow asking about it, we don't know. She like cars, shoes, bags, strips, etc, etc. Hair, makeup, nails did down to the pedicure. Please don't ask me about no bitch, cause we don't speak on them. And if he took off on a bill, that's the cheap in him. Don't compare me to these lames, that's the weak in you. Cook it, cut it, get it gone in a week or two. I only speak the truth, you know I seen it too. Lambo trucks back to back, fuck them Beamer coupes. Fucking bitches face down, then we back to hustling. And everything we ever got, we done got from nothing. 10 different phones, I done missed about 100 calls. And if we pick it all up, that's It's 100 large. Boy, don't play with me, I'll leave your brains on the cement. And you know we making bail right up out the precincts. Kilo, 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 that's a kilo, nigga. Stay off the phones, I'm trying to avoid the Rico, nigga. We still ride around strapped, it's not illegal, nigga. We get the shooting hot, the baby and the people, nigga. Car dirty, stash the glizzy in the stash box. We gotta weigh it all up before we cash out.